Tonight we are returning to Tolka Park, the home of Shelbourne FC, as they face Qarabag in the second qualifying round in the Champions League. But if we rewind to last time, it was a fantastic occasion as Shells beat Linfield. Founded in 1895, Shelbourne have won 14 league titles and have not featured in the Champions League for 20 years. So I think you can imagine what last week meant to everyone associated with a football club. But tonight it's Qarabag, the biggest club in Azerbaijan, travelling to Dublin. Qarabag have recently participated in the Europa League, playing teams like Tottenham, Malmo, Ajax, Lyon, Olympiacos. They have won the Azerbaijan top flight division for 3 seasons in a row now. This is a massive test for Shelbourne, but under the lights at Tolka Park. The passion and relentless energy from the fans, let's see how this ends up. And welcome back to Dublin. It was an early start for me, but hopefully tonight will be all worth it. We are back for Shelbourne in the next qualifying round in the Champions League. I cannot wait for this one. And considering it's 10 AM in the morning, I think you know what that means. It's a coffee time. And to be precise, the journey from Azerbaijan to here is 4,372 kilometres. But if Shelbourne actually get through this fixture, home and away, it'll be the first time in their history they reach a league phase in European football. I mean, this is huge. I feel like it has got to the point now where I've done everything in Dublin. So it's like, what do I show you which is new around here? I don't know. Straight in front of us, we've got the spire. And I think I remember reading it's about 120 metres tall. There you go, there's something. Right, I'm a bit confused right now because we're standing in front of this. Like, can people see us from a different country right now? It's got an American flag up there. Imagine being in Australia and you just see my ugly mug from the other side. That's not good, is it? Look at this, they've changed it again. It's Lithuania now. Lithuania on there. People from Lithuania are seeing our ugly mugs. Right, let's go. And that is tall. That's one thing I can confirm. We love a sticker. This is Nuremberg. I think up here, you got Malaga as well. Unbelievable. Anywhere I go, I love looking at football stickers. We are already on our way to Tolka Park because tonight we've actually been invited by the club to return. We made a video before against Linfield as a very special night and they've decided to invite me, so I'm really excited. But behind me, Croke Park, Gaelic football. I think that's like the home of it or something here. Don't ask me anything about the sport because I know absolutely nothing. But with this being the #1 sport in the country, it has hindered the growth of Irish football for so many years. But over the last few years, the growth of Irish football has never been better. We are so back. Champions League action yet again here at Tolka Park. It's good to be back. The second time in about 2 weeks. I can't wait to be back in there. What a lovely stadium this is in Ireland, Dublin. And look at the red seats here. We've got the pitch here. The pitch is in pristine condition, by the way. One little fact for you, which I probably didn't mention from last time, the terracing around the stadium, you can't actually use because of the regulations around here. So around the stadium, the only place supporters can be is by the seats, not the terrace. The groundsman has done an absolutely phenomenal job. It looks like a carpet here. I mean, look at all of these stickers on here, Shelbourne on tour. Comment down below if any of you Shelbourne fans are going to Azerbaijan to watch Qarabag versus Shelbourne. If you're going, then fair play. On like a week or two notice, that is ridiculous. Look at the surroundings we have here. We are joined with Johnny, the kit man here at Shelbourne. I mean, I heard that for generations in your family, it started from quite a few years ago, no?
Yeah, it goes back a long way. My father and his father before that. But like, my 2 sons are here with me now, so there's 3 of us here doing the kit. So it's a great family thing. So ironically, the 2 places where supporters can't be is behind both goals. You got this one over here, and then over here, you've got the terracing behind the goal. And actually on the long side too, you've got a terracing which you can't use either. But this stand over here was where the atmosphere was. It was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. And the red and white chants, Shelbourne, I tell you what, the atmosphere was phenomenal. You are probably watching these clips and thinking this is such an old school stadium, and it is so old. It's been opened for over 100 years. But I want no debate down in the comments. The best stadiums in football are the old school ones like this. You're a kit man of the club you support. You're obviously in the next round of the Champions League qualifying stages. But then again, Linfield beating them. How did you find that? It's just stuff of dreams, right? You know what I mean? For years and years we were in the doldrums. We had nothing to be back here. Sometimes I wish I think I'm going to wake up and say it's a dream, you know.
I've just noticed too that this is the away end, but it's this little section for the Qarabag fans. I'm on a little bit of a mission now because I want to count this. So if we do the maths here, there's 5 seats this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45 seats for the Qarabag fans. Quick maths, by the way. Hope you're impressed.
A couple of years ago there, Luke Bourne, who was our captain when he was playing with us,
after we won the league in 2019 and the following year we were demoted back down. Luke came back to the dressing room when everyone was gone. He was very emotional at the time when he came back, and when he came back in he said to me, Johnny, he says, I've unfinished business here and we will get back and we will be playing at a big time again, and you can't get any bigger than this.
Well, then
you can't.
Look at this, like especially when it's.
Now, when he said it, I'll be honest with you, I was thinking, good man, Luke, I think you need to go to the hospital.
and now look.
Yeah, now look, you know, he was right and he was wrong.
What did you tell me off camera though? Like watching the game last week, how did you feel actually watching it, or did you watch it?
Yeah, well, I watched it. Yeah, I was sitting at the back of the dugout with my sons and the couple of the lads there from the media and all that. But just the last 10 minutes or so,
when you're like hanging on,
the stomach was like the old washing machine there.
Of course.
And sometimes I do say to players, I do talk to players, and how do you go out on the pitch and look around and that noise is there, and you're playing football against that. It's stuff you know, every lad. I mean, I dreamt about it as a child. That'd be me someday playing for Shells. Never happened. I was probably below average as a footballer. You know what I mean?
This is the second best thing because you got your sons and yourself, the generations in your family working here for the club you support. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, come here. Look to have them here with me is
dream
great.
come true.
Dream come true. I mean, there's a photograph up the top there with the three of us. Yeah. That was 2019 when we won the league, and it was just probably one of the most emotional nights I've had. And I don't know, it was great. And then the two lads come over. They were there to hug and hold me, just like I'd love to be hugging and holding my dad today.
We've just touched upon it, but this club means absolutely everything to you, doesn't it?
Oh, come here. This is like, I'll be honest with you, like, you know, this is where I wake up in the morning and I go to work and I leave work to come down here, and this is where I love. This is where I want to be. It's everything. It's everything to me. You know what I mean?
One more further look at the pitch for tonight. Oh my word, it's in such good condition. I think the groundsman needs a pay rise immediately. I know I'm being very positive right now, but let's get the negative out of the way. The floodlights, yeah, they're just not that good, are they? They're not good at all. But sorry, I just had to get that one off my chest anyway. But I still can't get over the distance between Azerbaijan and Islands. This is for a Champions League qualifier, and they've got to travel over 4,000 kilometres. Let's just think financially here. Can the clubs really justify that amount? And if they won the tie or even lost the tie, the prize money from it, is it justifiable? I don't know if that's worth a question, to be honest. Think of the staff, the players going over to basically Asia. Wow, flipping heck. What makes this club so special in your eyes?
Everything about it, really, like, you know, but over the years, like, you know, we've been, as I said, we've been down to the doldrums for a long time. And like, if you looked at it last week, did you see the match last week? Did you see the fans last week? Did you see that?
The passion.
I mean, I'm not just saying it because it's Shelbourne. But
no, I was there as a neutral, and you can really sense what it means to everyone, and it's everything.
That last week was just, for them fans, doing the displays that they do, putting the time and effort, and there is a lot of time and effort goes into it. They come down here and they work their socks off. They put them displays up there outside, and you know what? Listening to them last week, it was probably one of the greatest nights I've ever stood on a pitch and looked up and seen the fans the way they were. It was just unreal. You could have sat on the other side of the Linfields over there in that stand and looked up at them, and you'd have felt it.
The sea of red.
The difference is when you're walking out there and you're standing beside the players and you're looking up at them, and it's like, oh my God, the sound, the chant, the joy in their faces. I mean, that joy, as I said again, I keep going back to it, for years we had nothing at the end of the match. See you next week, Johnny. Yeah, no problem. Now we're back to where we belong. We are a big club, and we're back in the big time again. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Look at all of the stickers on here. I'm absolutely obsessed with all of this. You've even got, what's this, Dynamo? This is from, is it Dynamo in Berlin? They love their stickers around here, and even on the seats you see them. Even on the poles too, you see them. But I have to say, it's the calm before the storm here, because tonight means more than anything before. Like, imagine if they win 2-0 and that lead goes into next week, and if they win that second leg, oh my word, the first time in history they'd play in a league phase of a European competition. You can't complain, can you? This is going to sound very basic, but I just love how red this stadium is. It just represents the club and the colours. We're back with the useless door, by the way, although the door is open this time round. First of all, though, are you making a journey next week?
Oh, sorry.
There you go, Kat.
You too now. Yeah, please God, I am. Yeah, I'm making a journey there next week, so it's a long journey.
So 5-6 hour flight?
10 hours it is. Yeah, 10 hours.
Oh my word! It's Azerbaijan. That is
Azerbaijan,
ridiculous. Isn't it?
yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Who
But
would have ever thought, you know?
this is what it's all about, isn't it?
You know, someone said to me last week, I don't know who it was that said to me last week, they were saying before the draw, I bet you we end up in Azerbaijan or something like that. And then the draw came out the next day and it happened. So I don't know who, someone said it to me last week, but I don't know who it was that actually said to me, but yeah.
Do you fancy your chances, or is this going to be
Well, I tell you what, I'd fancy my chances no matter who we're playing. No matter what the result on that pitch is tonight, them boys upstairs, they will pour their heart and soul out onto that pitch tonight.
100%. So I've just spotted one thing, and look how massive the League of Ireland trophy is. That is absolutely huge. I need to take a step back just so you can actually fit it in frame here. This is incredible. Look at all of the pennants here too. The teams Shelbourne have faced. Brøndby from Denmark. You've got Bucharesti from Romania. You've got this one, I don't even pronounce that, but this is from Iceland. I love all of these obscure teams, and I'll tell you what, they'll be adding Qarabag to this list very soon. You've got the trophy honours board here. You've got the cup winners 7 times. You've got 14-time League of Ireland champions. So they've lifted that trophy 14 times. My word. Look at this old school bar, so old school, but it's got carding on tap. And then just for confirmation, Shelbourne versus Barcelona. You've got it here, but this was being played at Bohemians. That is an interesting one. And it says 1963, but the pennant says like 18 something. But all in all, this is a very nice area. You've got the history on the wall here. You've got the honours board just there. It's a thumbs up from me. Looks good. Irish football over the last few years, the attendances have been growing massively. How good has that been for you to see? From like maybe 1,000 season averages to now, what, 4,000, 5,000 averages a season. It's incredible, isn't it? The rise of Irish football.
It's unbelievable. I mean, there was a time there when you were over that side of the stand and you could shout over to the fella on the far side, he'd hear you, no problem, you know, blah, blah, how you know. And the whole league in general is actually really improved.
Yeah.
Everything about it, it's been, from now, it's become like professional. All that part-time stuff that we were all doing for years and years and years, and lads going now having to get up the next morning and walk and do all that, you know, that's... Thankfully, because of the support we have now and all that, we can have like full-time football, you know what I mean? And there is ground.
Yeah.
There is ground. And if it keeps going the way it is, you know, please God, maybe some future Irish internationals on these teams in the League of Ireland. Hopefully, you know. Please God.
Yeah, no, it seems very good. But Johnny, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for speaking. I really appreciate it. All the best tonight.
Please God, thank you.
Nah, that's amazing. 2 weeks ago, this away end was full of police, riot police for long. And today they are managing 16 away fans. And that is me being precise and what I have been told. 16. But fair play to the 16 who have travelled. And in we go again for another Champions League qualifier. Are you okay?
Perfect, yep.
Another one.
Great, thanks.
Perfect, cheers, thanks. And in we are once again. I have no idea if I'll be staying in this position, but nevertheless, I'm actually watching these guys train, and I just think Qarabag have something about them. I don't know, there's a bit of quality, a bit of sharpness about them, even though they haven't fully started of the season, they're in pre-season. I don't know, when you just look at a team and you think, there's a bit of quality there. There could be a bit of quality there for Qarabag. I mean, look at the teams they faced last year. I think the goal today is just to have a scoreline which is respectable to go to Azerbaijan and fight for an end result. I'll be watching him train. There could be a level above, but that's just me watching him train. I could be delusional for all I know, and that's probably right. I'm a bit nervous for these supporters, but what a massive and great occasion this is. The Champions League second qualifying round. Shelbourne versus Qarabag from Azerbaijan. Let's see what happens today. What a massive test this is. And you know what? Whatever happens, you know that Shelbourne are going to give 110%. I mean, you never know. The Qarabag players could be jet lagged for all we know. You just don't know what Qarabag team are going to be popping up today. We're on the way, let's see what this brings. Tell you what, I wonder how the Shelbourne players feel. Surely they're nervous as hell, man. Respect to them fans in the corner, there's 16 of them. They'll be pinging the ball about. I tell you what, they're going to be cheering absolutely everything they win. The fans need to be the 12th man today. They've just picked up a loose ball, one-on-one with the defender. They look tricky in these positions. In, out. It's wide, but I'll tell you what, that's problems. They may not have gone on target, but there's been some situations where they're causing a lot of threat. In that corner. Set pieces will be crucial. Off the line. It's off the line. Oh my God. What a bit of defending that is, but I'm not going to lie. It should be 1-0. It really should be. I think everyone thought it was in here. That was absolute carnage in the box. Oh, it's too easy, that. Oh, and it's 1-0 to Qarabag. Too easy, that. Too easy. And the 16 fans are celebrating in that little corner. It was a really well-worked goal, don't get me wrong, but it just happened so easy, unfortunately. It's always happening this side. Always. Lays it off. This time round, but it's only happening down this side. I don't think they've gone down the other side at all. Oh, it's off the bar now. Flipping it. I'll be honest, Shelbourne are trying to do the best they can, but the quality is really showing. Tell you what. Oh, it's good play again. Saved it. Oh my word. This needs to stay 1-0 for as long as possible, but we're only in the 30th minute. And that is half time here. As the Shelbourne fans applaud going into half time. I tell you what, it's good that they've kept it 1-0 after that start. I still think there's opportunities for them to actually get a goal. They're not out of it. But one thing I have just thought is that second leg. I have totally forgot about the climate change next week. That 38-degree weather in Azerbaijan, Baku, Qarabag. Wherever the game is being played, my word, that is going to be hot and a challenge. And off we go again. Let's see how this pans out. Just keep the score as minimal as possible. Go into Azerbaijan with something to fight for. They have started the second half really well. I mean, look at that for a ball. Oh my God. It's been a very energetic start. I'm liking it, you know. Look at that for a ball as well. Look at this. This is... Oh my... Oh, mate, if he connected. Oh, if he connected with that and scored, that might have been one of the goals of the season. And again, they're just finding the spaces. They're playing more confidently. Shoots. Oh my word! And it's up for a corner now. It's amazing what momentum, confidence, the drive from the fans, the energy. It's amazing what it can do. Tell you what, they're getting a bit dirty now. The thing is, the Qarabag players, they've been crying the whole match. They're playing the dark arts in this game, I must say, but that was a strong challenge. Oh my God, it's off the bar. Flipping heck. What a hit that was, by the way. Tell you what, we are... Oh, that was a bad challenge. Oh, I see yellow. Flipping it, that was bad. I was about to say, though, we're 70 minutes in, but this is the second half. Shelbourne can be really proud of the fight, the character, the spirit they are showing. It's very good from them. They've just kept it in. And they want... Tell you what, he is not injured. There's no way. No, he's injured. He's gone dead. What is going on here? Mate, this is what I mean. I know this is part of football, right? But like, it's just such a bad watch, isn't it? They tried kicking the ball out. It didn't go out. So he decides to drop dead. And then he decides to drop dead too. A ball. He's dinked it. Oh. And that It's 2-0 to Qarabag. And especially as it's come from a mistake. That is gutting, to be honest. That is gutting for them because they don't deserve to be 2-0 down. I thought the second half performance has been exceptional. One mistake, one through ball, one dink, and it's 2-0. I feel like that just sums up. It was always nearly chances. Oh, mate, they've just given a goal away. They've just given the whole tie away. Oh, what have I just watched? What have I just watched? And that in the 84th minute, 3-0. If you saw that, they've just given away the whole tie there. It was a miscommunication between the defender and goalkeeper, heads it back to the keeper. But then it was one of them where the ball's already gone past the keeper and he goes to tap it in. 3-0 though, that's game over, isn't it? I think that chant just sums it up. Shelbourne FC enjoying ourselves. No matter the scoreline right now, they're enjoying the fact they're back in Champions League football. But then again, I think they go down to the European qualifiers, Europa League qualifiers instead. So, I mean, they've got a few chances to still make a group phase. And that is full time here. And I don't think that is booze whatsoever to Shelbourne FC at all, not at all. As I said earlier, the fight, the spirit, the character they have shown. Okay, they lost 3-0 in the end, but I think it's a performance they can be proud of, especially that second half. But I think no matter what, you've just got to enjoy your time in Azerbaijan, enjoy the occasion, and then who knows what you could do in Europa League qualification. Despite being 3-0 down in this tie, if any of these supporters are travelling to Azerbaijan, you've just got to enjoy it. Those are memories for life, and what a city it is, I've heard. It wasn't to be tonight for Shelbourne, but if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you all so much for the support, and comment down below which Irish club you want me to visit next.